Gianna Mulkay, and I'm the Executive Director of Foster Love. I've been in my role for the last 11 and a half years. When I first started, we were helping about 5,000 children a year, and now we're helping over 140,000 children every year. I'm very passionate about the work we do to help the foster care community because I myself was adopted, and I know firsthand on how a family's loving embrace can really reflect your trajectory long term. So I've stayed committed and passionate and just as ambitious as I ever am to help children in those experiences, whether they're in foster care for a short time or looking for their forever family. I became a part of Foster Love as a college student. I met Danny Mendoza, the founder of Foster Love, in college, and just from my background of being adopted, I just instantly was passionate about it. And I started volunteering. One day turned into two, turned into three, and before I knew it, I was there full time. And I'm still passionate today about that work. One of my favorite initiatives at Foster Love that Dan and I started back 7 years ago is our Family Fellowship. It is actually the largest scholarship available to foster youth in the country. It offers over $60,000 in support as well as emotional and professional guidance. With only 50% of foster youth graduating high school, and from that 50%, only 3% moving on to college, we believe education is really important. And so we've invested into Family Fellowship, and it's one of my favorite things to do because we really get to work directly with the kids and watch them experience all these wonderful things that our partners can offer. Another one of my favorites, and I think a favorite of the Orange County community, is our sibling reunification event. Oftentimes, children in foster care are separated from their brother or sister. So every year, we reunite 250 siblings who've been separated for a day at Disneyland. Not only is it a day they get to spend with their sibling, but they can forget about what's going on in their lives and just be a kid. We've also actually created forever families from this. We had a young couple who volunteered at the Disney Days event and didn't have kids of their own, never considered adoption or foster care, but at the end of the night, they fell in love with the sibling set of 3 that they were with, and by the end of the night, they were crying in tears, didn't want to leave them. They called me the next day and said, "Gianna, we want to adopt all 3. And I said, "If you're still serious, call me back in a week." And sure enough, they called me back in a week. They started the process to become foster to adopt parents, and a year and a half later, they adopted all 3 siblings. So the power of bringing kids together and siblings together can actually create families, which I think is very powerful. The one thing I really love about Foster Love is, not everybody can be a foster parent, not everybody can adopt, but we can all show kindness to the foster care community. Whether it's building a bike or taking a kid to Disneyland, we can change the trajectory of their lives and give them a little hope and dignity. I just wanted to give a big thank you to Orange County and Doug Chafee for the recognition and support it's shown Foster Love.